Yo, what's going on everyone? I hope you guys are having a good day today, and today's plugin showcase is going to be on Ultimate Stacker plugin, and this is working on versions 1.8 all the way up to 1.16, and basically it allows you to be able to stack spawners, items, mobs, pretty much the whole thing all in one plugin, which is pretty fantastic. Before getting into the showcase, I do want to mention that this has actually gone through a pretty heavy recode of this plugin. So I know several people have asked and told me that they have had issues with this sort of lagging in their server in the past, and this recode should have fixed the majority of that. And I've actually been testing this on my test server as well as my production server with Skyblock and stacking entities and all that. So far from personal experience, I have not had any TPS issues related to this plugin. So I think they have done a pretty good job recoding this and trying to get their plugins optimized and working for well production servers. So I just wanted to briefly mention that because I know a few people had issues in the past with running this plugin. So most of that should be done now, and you guys can check out the link down in the description. But this plugin, in addition to going through a pretty heavy recode of making this pretty seamless, there has actually been a few pretty awesome features added to this Ultimate Stacker plugin. So that is what we're going to be showcasing for today. Pretty awesome stuff here. So if you do the main command US, that will show you your main help menu. So as I did mention, you can actually stack spawners with this plugin. You can stack blocks, which is a really new addition, and you can also have some additional things right here with the spawning. So one thing I really like about all the Songoda plugins is that they have configurable settings all in the GUI. So this is pretty much all your configurations. You don't even need to go onto your server control panel or anything. You can pretty much do it all in here, which is pretty sweet. So here is your main item. So this is where you can have specific roles disabled. You can go to entities, items, spawners, blocks, and there's system and MySQL. So we're going to be going into the block settings. So in here, this is the new feature if you want blocks to be stacked or not. This does work for items being stacked as well as spawners, so just keep that in mind. And you can pretty much configure all this inside the config if you want to set up the specific formatting. You can do that in here as well, and you can use the color codes, make it all fancy as well. So right here, here's the specific blocks that we can add. So very cool things that I really like this built-in editor. So currently by default, there is just a diamond block that stacks. So I'll go ahead and give myself some diamond blocks. We go ahead and put this one down. As you see, it is just a single one. But if you go ahead and right click on it, as you see, there is 2, 3, 4, and you can pretty much stack this all the way up to as many blocks as you want. Super helpful for Skyblock as well as factions if you want to have values within your factions or Skyblock servers. So this is such a helpful feature, and that way you don't even have to have all these blocks stacked up like, you know, towers upon towers upon towers. So this is such an awesome feature, guys. I really enjoy this one. But basically, you can go ahead and stack the blocks as many as you want, and so this will actually stack up to pretty much infinity, to be honest. So as you see, we just passed the 64 blocks, and then you can pretty much keep going all the way up. So very awesome here, guys. And when you just break it, it just breaks the block, and then as you see, the items that do stack right here. So pretty awesome stuff, not gonna lie. I really like this new feature, guys. And so a lot of the plugins, for example, like Iridium Skyblock already supports Ultimate Stacker, and so he'll probably be implementing into adding block values as well as the spawner values. I personally really like this feature because I run the Skyblock server, and so this is perfect for being able to calculate the values within the stack box. So that's really helpful. So if we go back to the settings, and we'll go back into the config, and we'll go to blocks, and then we can go ahead and do the stackable blocks. Let's go ahead and add item, and we're just going to do iron block. Alright, so make sure you get the name that is properly for your Minecraft version. So there we go, we just add the iron block. So now we'll make sure to save that bad boy, and we'll exit out of here, and then as you see, now we are allowed to stack the iron blocks. So you can pretty much add any type of block that you want it to stack and sort of reduce space on your servers, which is pretty awesome. I really like that feature. And so let me go ahead and show you guys how the spawner stacks works as well. So if I go ahead and spawn at least 5 in a certain radius, it will actually combine into one singular entity, which is great for your servers and preventing entity lag like such. Alright, so look at all this crazy stuff. So currently the max for entities is going to be be 15, but you can change all this in the configs, and so you can have as many stacks and go up to as many amount as you want as well, which is pretty amazing. So this also works for pretty much any type of mob, to be honest. So as long as they're in that certain radius, it will get stacked. And as you see, there we go, we have one stack of 15 group and then one of 8, and then if I put this one to 15 again, we'll go ahead and start make a new stack over here, just like so. Alright, so there we go, guys. That is how that works, and so that pretty much works for pretty much any type of entity, which is pretty cool. So as you see, I'm just kind of throwing all these mobs down and is stacking into one, which is great to prevent entity lag on your server. And a word from our sponsor today is going to be the Songoda Marketplace. Be sure you check out their link down in the description. Songoda Marketplace offers a wide variety of plugins from both the Songoda team and many and upcoming new developers. So make sure you guys go check out those new and unique plugins from the marketplace down below in the description. So this plugin also includes stacking spawners, which is really nice. So we can go ahead and give a spawner and give it to my player, and then we can go ahead and specify, let's do a creeper, and then now we need to enter the amount. So say we want 2, so this would give us pretty much 2 creeper spawners into one already. So if we go ahead and place it down, as you see, there is a creeper spawner 2 times. So now if we try to combine this, it go up to 4 because we already have 2 in here. So if you just wanted to do 1, then you could just place one creeper spawner right here, and then you just right click on it and it starts to combine it. So there we go, just like that. Super simple stuff, and currently it is maxed out as 5, but you can change this all in configurations, fully customizable and fully engineered for your server, which is great. And then the last thing I want to show you guys is the Lootables. I really like this feature because of how customizable it is for every type of entity that you have. So for example, on the slime, so we have the slime, so by default it will drop a slime ball. So with this, you can basically make custom drops, which is pretty awesome. So I would go ahead and create a new loot, and so in here you would enter the material. So I'm going to call this iron block because we already have one in here. So we'll do iron block. Alright, so now it will drop a block of iron with the slime. So if we go ahead and click on it, as you see, here's the current material. If you want to have a custom name associated with some type of other plugin that has like custom attributes to it, you could do that here as well. And then you also have enchantments, and then we also can add like burn materials, the chance, how much it drops. So we could do like drops 10 this time, and you also have like damage. So if you wanted to have like specific damage on the specific material, so this would be good for like armor and weapons. So there is your loot table, just like that. So let's go ahead and do that, and there we go. We actually just got 3 iron blocks, and as you see, the slime did stack to 5 right here. So we just got some more iron blocks, and there we go, 2, and then there we go, guys. As you see, we just got 18 iron blocks from killing slime. So pretty awesome stuff we can have, and then we can have our own custom drops right there, and then we can go ahead and stack the ones that we have just like so. Anyways, guys, that is the showcase of Ultimate Stacker. Pretty amazing plugin actually. So if you guys want to go test it out, make sure you go test it out for yourself on your Minecraft server. But hope you guys do have a beautiful day. I will see you guys in the next video. Stay safe out there. Peace out.